finally made it to Six Flags over Georgia, which is in Atlanta. Today's opening night of Fright Fest. This is Horror Fright's first out-of-state event that we're attending. So we're pretty excited. Still daylight right now, so there's not much going on. Scare zones, not really much of a scare zone. So yeah, there's one coming up right now.
Experience seekers, Icy is the best way to make your day at Six Flags a lasting memory. Treat yourself to a delicious, refreshing cherry or blue raspberry Icy, available on snack stands and bars. Make your Six Flags memory vivid with Icy.
They're the witches. I think these are the witches. Hello. Hello. All right, so we just went through the witches zone. So spooky. There's 3 witches, and they just waved at us, as you could see. So yeah. Dead Man's Party. All right, so we just left the Dead Man's Party. Yeah, it was pretty good. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. There was a lot of talent in that room. Lots of talent, like the singing, the dancing, the choreography, the set design. Yeah, the set design, no mistakes. It was really fun. All right, we just left Monster Mansion. Cute little ride, little water ride, monsters. Nice little ride, I think. We still haven't gone to the scare houses. I have no idea where we're at. So we're just gonna keep on walking. Hopefully we find them. Gotham City! We finally made it. Bearded lady.
Then you go up, and it should be where those 2 like blue carousel-looking places are. You know what I'm talking about up there? Yeah.
No. All right.
And then in that house right here with Saw, it's 2 of them. So go in and then go around on the other side and go in again.
All right, thank you. We are so long. Yeah, we've been going the wrong way the whole time.
I guess we should have gone straight. No?
Yeah, I mean, but we don't know where we're at though. All right, so we finally made it to the first house. We're in Stranger Things right now. We were literally looking everywhere for this house and I couldn't find it. It's super dark out right now. There's not a lot of lights. And the worst part was there was no like actual signage for the house. There's one like sign, but there's no lights, there's no illumination. So it was like tucked away in a corner, and there's actually 2 houses. Carnival of Chaos and Stranger Things. Carnival of Chaos is actually down right now, so hopefully we can go to the other houses or it opens up later. But we're excited about Stranger Things. We're in the express line right now, so we should be in there in about 3 minutes.
Where are the signs?
So we just got out of the Stranger Things house. Legit a little confused because we waited like maybe 10 minutes because it was down, and I'm just lost of words. I'm sure maybe if you're like a Stranger Things fan, maybe you'd like it, but at this point I'm just at a loss of words, and not in a good way. It was just very underwhelming. Set design was okay, but from not a Stranger Things fan, but a haunt fan, I don't think it was that great. So we're literally just sitting here waiting for Carnival of Chaos. Yeah. All right, we're here with Joseph. We just finished Carnival of Chaos. What were your thoughts?
It's really good.
Yeah, I gotta agree. Did you go to Stranger Things?
Yes.
And what did you think of Stranger Things?
Very strange and things.
So what would you rate Carnival of Chaos?
Probably give it a 7.
7? Okay. And he's actually a scare actor, right?
Yes, I am.
What's your character?
I cannot say.
Alright, so do you want to like let them know where you work and when?
I work at Folklore Park Haunted House. I hope you guys come and join us for an evening.
I'll tell you on Instagram. All right, so we just finished Carnival of Chaos, and if you guys have been following us for a while, you already know that I love clowns, carnival, and this one actually didn't disappoint. Compared to Stranger Things, this has to be, I mean, I don't want to say it's my favorite one so far, but I really enjoyed it. It kind of reminded me why I like haunted events so much and why I like coming to these events. It was like a sensory overload. The scare actors were on point. There was a lot going on at the same time. So Carnival of Chaos is a perfect name. I gotta rate this house an 8 out of 10. My wife was extremely scared and claustrophobic at times, but we made it out alive, and we're hoping Saul's good. Stranger Things honestly was very strange. I'm not a fan. I've never seen any episodes. I've seen like the trailers and stuff, and I saw some people that look like the actual actors that I thought was kind of cool. But as far as the scare factor for Stranger Things, I gotta give it a 1 out of 10. So we're going to Saw next, and yeah, let's keep it going. One scare actor is doing their job. I literally thought they were army people because they were just having conversations with people. Oh wow, alien. Oh, scare actor. We got a little alien here. Too. It's like a hearse. There's a scare actor. Oh, this is the one, babe. That is the one. That is the roller coaster. Right over there. Alright, so I think, let me look at the map. Yeah, so as you can see, you can't see my face. It's super dark here. And again, we're lost. Super confusing. Maybe it's because it's our first time here at Six Flags, but definitely lost. Let's see, the barricades. Just to go up a hill. Should be over here somewhere. All right, so we are using the app. It's a little confusing. Oh, it's right here. All right, so we found it.
Yes, you'll have passers pass.
Uh,
So for you two, you're gonna want to head up here. There's gonna be a bridge on the left.
all right, so we just finished Nectophobia. I've never been to a scare house that had 0 actors. I mean, 0. I think it had a great concept. Basically, there's a glow-in-the-dark line on the floor, and they turn off the lights like every 30 seconds. It's like almost like a maze. So if you weren't paying attention, you could go the wrong direction and you would bump into a wall. I thought at some moment there's gonna be some type of scare actors or a jump scare. There was absolutely 0. Overall, I don't think it was the worst. I think Stranger Things was still a little worse than this one, but there's definitely some type of paranoia. There's you know, innate fear of like the dark, not knowing where you're going. But again, no scare actors. We were lost trying to find it. So this is the entrance right here, but at the same time, it's also the exit. So in order to get here, we had to walk around, go down a hill. We almost got lost. Again, no up a hill, no clear signage, and literally we could have just walked in there. It would have been better. I mean, I think because there was no crowds today, it just seems that like not worth it. But yeah, again, we're just crazy lost here. Still fun. We've been having a good time. We went on a few rides. Nectophobia, I would probably rate it out of 10. I'll give it a 5 out of 10.
I agree.
All right, we made it to the last one. Slasher. All right, so we just finished Camp Slasher. This is probably the longest haunt we've ever been to. It was very long. It was probably half a mile long, but honestly, I didn't dislike it. I thought there was some really good set designs. The scare actors were on par. And yeah, it was just very long, but I enjoyed it. So I would probably give Camp Slasher a solid 6.5 out of 10. Had a good time, and we're about to head out now. It's super hot. I'm over here wearing a rain jacket because we thought it was gonna rain. But overall, I think, you know, it's definitely fun coming to Six Flags. There's a lot to do as far as the haunts go. And there we go, scare actor. As far as the haunts go, I'd say overall it's probably a solid 5 out of 10. But overall experience, it's a 7 out of 10. I mean, Six Flags is lots of fun. There's a lot of thrill rides. We went on a couple rides ourselves. Let's do one last head over to Six Flags, have a good time. There's lots of rides, and we enjoyed that. And honestly, there wasn't long lines, maybe because it was opening night. Maybe that's why there wasn't as many. But yeah, we had a fun time. Thank you, Six Flags, for having us, and come check them out.
Lots of mine.
All right, so I just want to do a quick recap of opening night of Fright Fest in Six Flags over Georgia. And honestly, I had some time to let it digest, and here are my thoughts. So I definitely had a good time. It was very frustrating finding the houses. I think that's my biggest complaint. It could be because I'm not from Georgia. It was my first time at Six Flags over Georgia, so I could not find the houses. It was definitely frustrating. It was very dark. There's not a lot of lights in the park, so it was really hard to find these places. So my biggest recommendation, if you do go to Fright Fest at Six Flags over Georgia, is to make sure you download the app and use the map function. It's like Google Maps, where you get directions with the GPS of where the houses are. Even with that, we kind of struggled for some of the houses, but it made it a lot easier. We walked in, we did a few rides, and it was probably an hour and a half before we found one of the houses. We had employees, we even had like a scare actor try to help us find one of these houses, and we could not find it. They are super hidden, tucked away in corners, and again, there isn't a lot of lighting in the park, so it makes it really hard to find. I wish they had some type of, better signage of, look, here's the house, with some lights pointed at it. That would have made a huge difference. Another big complaint I have is the express passes. There's about a $40 to $50 upgrade to get the express pass, and it could be because it was opening night. The lines for the express pass were almost, I think, one or two of the scare zones had like an actual line, but no one was really paying attention to it. When we went to the Carnival of Chaos, they literally didn't check our wristbands. I was like, we're express, and we still had to wait in line with the regular line, because the employee was like, well, this is what they're telling us to do. So that was my complaint. I wish they would have better managed the express passes, because there is an upgrade charge to that. So I felt like it should have been, clearer lines for it, and making sure that, we get ahead of the line. And that happened at the Stranger Things house, the Saw house, and the Carnival of Chaos, where no one checked our wristband. And we told them, we're express, but they didn't look at it. That could be a good thing or a bad thing, depending how you see it. But I wish it would have been just a little bit more consistent with the express passes. Overall, I think it was a very fun night. The shows at the Fright Fest were amazing. They're top tier. They could go head to head with Universal or Busch Gardens. Like, the set design, the actors, the talent they had was just top notch. And they had a band playing like the whole night. So I'd give the shows a 10 out of 10. Honestly, they're really fun. Overall, it was a fun night. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10 as far as the whole experience goes. I would rate this a family-friendly event. If you're like Jared and I, and you want to be scared every second of the haunted attraction, you're going to be let down, except for Carnival of Chaos, which I did feel was very strong. And that, on scare factor, I would give it a 8 out of 10, which was their best attraction. So again, I had a great time at Fright Fest, at a Six Flags over Georgia, and I'd be excited to go next year. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube for full reviews of all the haunted attractions that we go to this year. We have a full list this year. And make sure you follow us on Instagram, where we post more regular updates and shorter format videos. And you can find us at Horror Frights on Instagram. Again, my name's Brian, and we'll be posting more updates during this haunt season. Thank you again.